Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. I am mostly Darklink, and today what I got for you guys is a really simple, easy flower farm. Now this is a very specific flower farm and that it only works on these two high flowers. So this is for red dye, magenta, pink, and yellow because it does work on the sunflowers. And it's right here. And just to kind of show you guys what I mean. So if you bone meal any of these two high plants, it just kind of shoots out another of it. So as you see, we got one of each of those. As where these small ones, nothing happens. So we're taking advantage of the mechanic here to make a really simple, easy flower farm for these flowers and these dyes, uh, because I know I'm not the only one that uses a lot of red. And some of you might use magenta, pink, or even a lot of yellow. And this would be perfect for it. So that way you don't have to build a bigger flower farm and kind of rely on getting the colors that you want mixed in with the other ones. This will give you specifically what you want as long as what you want is one of these four colors. So yeah, if we come over here, all we do is we hit this switch, and as you see, it's just bone mealing. Now we can go a little bit faster, but I'm going for a I'm going with simplicity here. And if we were to increase this just a little bit, it'll burn out this redstone torch here. There are other circuits you can build to make this go faster, but if you're needing one of these, this should be plenty fast enough. And then right here, we just got a little system to put more bone meal into the dispenser. Now, as you can see, some can get caught up here. What you can do to solve that, actually, we'll just go ahead and solve that right now, is instead of having it right here, if you just had your hopper coming out the back with your chest there, and then it still works and functions the same. It's just now that it's all back there. But you won't have any of the flowers collecting on top of the dispenser like we did when the hopper was on top. The one drawback of having it back here is now you can't access the chest from up here. You have to actually go back here. But that's not really that big of a deal, at least not for me. If it is for you, then just put it on top. And as I said, you'll just lose a few. It's not that big of a deal either. But what we're getting is pretty much a 1-to-1 ratio. So for every piece of bone meal, you're getting a flower. So we're switching bone meal for whatever flower it is that you choose. If you want, you can always just come on in, swap out your flower, close it back up, and then just, it keeps going. So as you see, it's really simple, really small, and it's really easy to build. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how to make it all right now. Alright, so the very first thing we're going to need to do is gather up all of our materials. So what you're going to need is a single piece of dirt or a grass block, and that's for us to put our flowers on. 5 building blocks, 1 dispenser, 2 pieces of glass. Now you can actually, if you want to, replace this glass with building blocks. I just like to be able to see into my farm to make sure that they're working. 2 hoppers, 2 chests, 1 minecart with a hopper, and that's to suck everything out from underneath our grass block here, with a rail, which this is going to go on top of, and then a redstone torch, 3 redstone dust, a lever, a redstone repeater, and then 4 blocks for your redstone to go on, which is actually something I need to get into the habit of better. Uh, it's always a good idea to have these blocks different than your building blocks, unless you have to for look wise, just so you know what they are whenever you're building something else and you know what circuit they are. So these 4 blocks here, I should probably have made them out of something else. But It doesn't matter right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and show you guys how to make this. Okay, so first things first, we're going to go ahead and put our dirt block that our flowers are going to go on top of. And then just a temporary block back here with a dispenser on top of it. And then we're going to have another temporary block there. Oops, temporary block on top. And then just put the blocks on top here. Now you can either put your hopper on top, or if you want to go with the lossless, go ahead, put it on top like that. And come around the back here, hopper, and chest. And then this is going to be our bone meal system. And then from the front here, go ahead and, oops, I actually forgot. Whatever flower you're wanting, put it in. And then you can actually, off the flower, put the glass in front like so. Or if you're doing full blocks right there. And that's it for that. So now all we have to do is the redstone. Alright, so now for the redstone, what we're going to do is a lever right there with a torch coming out the back. And you'll hear the dispenser go off once. That's alright. And then right next to the torch here, put a block. And we're just going to make a square like so. Repeater going into the block with our lever on 2 ticks. It can be on more, but it can't be on less. So if it's on 1 tick, we will burn out our torch here. And if you burn out your torch, you might just have to break part of the circuit and rebuild it. And then all we gotta do is put the redstone in like so. And as you see, it's already working. Now you could just shut it off for right now. And then just go get your bone meal and start tossing it in there. And the only thing we have left to do after that is to get our little collection system. So what we can do is dig out a little trench like so. We're going to put a chest there, and actually just to give ourselves some room to work, break out some more, and then a hopper going into the chest like so, a rail, and then the hopper minecart, and then you can go ahead and fill the rest of this in. If you want, have a little down here, or you can fill it in. That's up to you. And that is it. So now we turn it on, and we should see it's working. And then you can just take this. If you want to use it for dye, I'm in creative. Just come over, turn it into dye, or you can use the plants for decorations. That is up to you. But that is it. So that is our really simple, easy to make flower farm that is good for, as I said, pink, magenta, red, and yellow dye. If you're needing any other colors, then we might need to get you a full-scale flower farm. Although there are some variations you can make with other things like, white and black. But yeah, that's it. Again, I'm mostly Darklink. Thank you for watching. If you like this tutorial, hit that like and subscribe button, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!